Coming up, what's next in liquid biopsy technology? Plus, get ready for Membership Appreciation Day. A Cappy for Life gives us a sneak peek of the celebration. Welcome to the Path News Network Daily Edition from the College of American Pathologists. I'm Elizabeth McMahon. It's Wednesday, October 29th, and here are the headlines. They're called the future of early cancer detection. Liquid biopsies are advancing rapidly in the detection of cancer through blood tests rather than tissue samples. Liquid biopsies test for tumor cells and tumor DNA. So, what's next? Testing for exosomes, which living tumor cells release by the thousands each day. That's far more genetic material for testing than other methods. Dr. John Laser calls it, quote, a genetic gift for diagnostics. In a recent Q&A with the Pathologist magazine, he says he expects a surge of new exosome applications soon. He chairs the CAP Personalized Healthcare Committee. You can find his article on exosomes and his interview in the Pathologist magazine in the show notes. Diagnostician. It's not an official medical specialty, but could AI change that? A recent commentary in the European Journal of Radiology Artificial Intelligence addresses the long-running debate over the merger of pathology and radiology into a unified specialty. The authors from universities in Germany and Italy contend that AI is increasingly blurring the boundaries between image interpretation and tissue analysis, and they explore brief case studies integrating the two. Their call to action includes planning and investment to prepare for AI's place in diagnostic medicine. Speaking of AI, last week I told you about the Agents for Science conference co-organized by Stanford University and Together AI. The online event featured 48 research papers with AI bots as lead authors and presenters. Initial reactions range from fiercely critical to cautiously optimistic. For example, in one paper, ChatGPT produced promising gene sequencing that still needed refinement. Scientists also said AI agents were speedy authors and hypothesis generators, but they had a tendency to misinterpret complex methods, write buggy code, and fabricate references. Conference organizers plan to publish an analysis comparing the AI and human written reviews they received. And finally, a reason to celebrate. November 12th is a special day for pathologists within the CAP and around the world. I spoke with Dr. Guillermo Martinez-Torres, chair of the CAP's Council on Membership and Professional Development, to find out what's happening and why members should mark their calendars now. Thanks so much for joining me, Dr. Martinez-Torres. So tell me about this cause for celebration and why it's important at the CAP.
Earlier this year in January, we launched the CAP membership era. So part of that is recognizing all the important work that we do as pathologists. This year, we're actually leveraging the International Pathology Day, which is celebrated on the second Wednesday of November, as a day to celebrate all pathologists, and not only pathologists in this country, but part of our global community of pathology around the world. So this is a great way to continue with the membership era theme that we started with, and again, just a way to celebrate the important work that we do as pathologists.
Speaking of the membership era, I'm curious how long you've been a member of the CAP and what you value about your membership.
So I don't want to scare anyone. If I tell you when I joined the CAP, it was a long time ago. It was actually while I was a resident. While I was a pathology resident, I joined the College of American Pathologists, and it was my initial exposure to the college was doing lab inspections. And it exposed me to that amazing world of compliance and accreditation. And again, it's sort of it laid the foundation that everything in pathology revolves around quality. If you don't have quality as your infrastructure, then nothing else matters. So that was a great way, a great intro into the organization that puts quality above all else. And so that's why I'm very proud to be a member of the College of American Pathologists. And as I said, I'm classified as a CAPI for life because I've been my entire life cycle, my entire professional life cycle has revolved around the College of American Pathologists.
Okay, one last question for a CAPI for life. Can you give us a little preview of what's going on November 12th and what members can expect?
Sure. So I'm not sure that I'm ready to spill the tea, as they would say, as the young folks would say, the younger crowd about what's happening. We're still working on a lot of the detail, but it's going to be something special it's something we've never done before as an organization. So it is going to be special, and it's going to be basically tailored to each different type of member, because I think something that we've learned along the way is that we used to treat all members the same, and we've realized that we have different types of members. We have those that are in their training, that are new in practice, that are sort of mid-practice, mid-career, late career, and retired pathologists. And so we need to make sure that we address each of those specific groups differently in ways that they want to be um, treated as part of a membership organization. So we really are tailoring the member experience accordingly.
That wraps up today's Daily Edition. Find more details on all of these stories in our show notes. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 a.m. Eastern. You can subscribe to this show on Apple, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app. I'm Elizabeth McMahon. Have a great day.